Hey everybody, Dr. Sean Talbot here. Hey, I just spent a couple of great days at the International Conference on Nutrition and Integrative Medicine here in Japan. And now I'm at one of the hot springs up in the mountains of northern Japan. This is a really cool conference. Usually I go to conferences about mental wellness. This one was a lot about cancer and a lot about integrative treatments. And so there was a lot about genetics and a lot about, antioxidants and things like that. But one of the things that was really cool about this particular conference is they talked a lot about gut health. And so they talked about dysbiosis and gut permeability and cortisol, but they also talked about the signaling molecules that come from the gut and how that they can change those signaling molecules like short-chain fatty acids and polyphenol metabolites and different kinds of cytokines can change how your genes are expressed, what we call epigenetics. So it's not changing the genes itself. We're born with those and those can't change. But we can change the expression of those genes, epigenetics. We can change how is the gene turned on or turned off. So think about this. You can do things using nutrition or using supplements to change your gut, to change the signals that come from your gut that change your genes. And we can activate healthy genes, like genes that are associated with anti-inflammatory benefits and tissue rebuilding benefits and tissue protection benefits, or we can change the epigenetics in a bad direction, right? So if we eat a bad diet, we can make our bodies more inflammatory and less likely to repair and more likely to get cancer. And that was really, really interesting data that came from researchers from all over the world. One of the really cool things, the reason I'm sitting in front of a hot bath right now, is because the stimulation of heat and also cold stimulates your body to make these things called heat shock proteins that can help to repair damage, DNA damage, cellular damage, so that your cells work better. And when your cells work better, your tissues work better. When your tissues work better, your organs work better. When your organs work better, the whole organism works better and is healthier and has less disease and maybe even lives longer. So the reason I'm telling you all of this is because it's important to focus on your gut health. It's important to make sure we have a good, resilient, diverse microbiome, the bacteria. It's important that we nourish them with the right nutrients so they can produce the right kinds of signaling molecules. It's important that we have good gut barrier function, so less leaky gut. It's important that we have good signals across this entire gut-brain axis. So not only does that help us feel good, it helps us with our mood and our motivation and our metabolism and our stress resilience and our mental focus and our energy levels and all that kind of stuff. So we feel better, but we're also healthier at the cellular level. And that was something that was just repeated again and again and again at this international conference on nutrition and integrative medicine. So thanks a lot for following along with me this week while I was here in Japan. And I'll be back in the United States soon and back to our regular schedule of calls. So make sure that you join in, especially on the Wellness Wednesdays that we have every week. Okay? See you next time. Bye-bye.